Hello, hello. Wee! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's the end of the weekend. I hope you had a beautiful one. It's been raining its ass off here down in Austin for just forever. It just seems like it only rains here now. We turned into Seattle. But, you know, whatever. Everything's super green and flowers are blooming everywhere. Still, it's pretty neat looking. But, man, down here in Texas, we're not used to this no sunshine thing. That is very different for us down here. Anyway, let's get into some chart action. Some unfortunate follow through, but we did stall at the 30K level again. But we'll get to that chart in just a moment. Right now, though, let's see here. Alrighty. I'm just trying to. What? Blip. Alright. Just getting some other stuff going. Getting that going. Getting this going. Where else do I want to throw this link at? Sorry, give me 1 second here. I'm just kind of going over some different things here. Is this one I can post in? Can I post in this one? Maybe. We'll try it. We'll just be posting, bruh. Just be posting, bruh. Alright, that's probably enough. When Binance listing. We're going to put another one in there. Wow, that's the last one. Holy crap, when was that? 83. Damn, 100 episodes ago. Jeez, that's fast. Alright, that's enough. So, sweet. Into price action. We will venture now. Total market cap. Ooh, weeklies are closed now, I believe. Yes, they are. Ooh, not super sexy. It did find a little bit of support on this pre-consolidation right above the 55, but I mean, that's not a great candle to slice through the 21 and 10. Let's see here. And this is kind of fresh look for me too. I've been hanging out with the kiddo most of the day. So let's see here. Just saw some tickers this morning, some alerts sent to my phone. Like, watch out, Bitcoin's going to zero. Market cap on the daily. Man, just barely hanging on to the 200. So, I mean, that's okay, I guess. Let's see what total for the altcoins are doing. Ouch. Brutal close. We did stall right at the 21 EMA, though. So that's a good place to stall at for the bulls. I mean, yeah, this is 41% down. Probably about 50% from the high or more. But, dead fast stop right on the 21. So that's interesting. That's not the worst place it could have stopped. Dominance is cranking it back up. About to flip back the other way. Again, though, like yesterday, I'm not really sure what we can deduce from this besides what we already saw earlier, that we were getting close to probably the end of the rally, just from, previous instances of being sub 40 on the dominance. But right now, I'm not really sure what edge that's going to give us. Let's see. So we'll just skip over that. Let's go to Mama Bear. Let's see what this daily closed. Oh, not very sexy. So we did unfortunately get some nasty follow through. Wow, the weekly even dumped some more. Ooh. That kind of sucks. That is not the prettiest candle. I guess the best thing that it did was close above this 33,000 area and the 55, but still not super, super great. The daily looks pretty bad, man. This is pretty ugly, and you can see it's just getting pushed and pummeled down by this very steep trend line, I will say. So once this breaks, I'd probably be looking for a pretty substantial rally off of there, but I don't think that'll just be the end of this selling. We can see here on the 458, yeah, there's just nothing yet. It's still very bearish. We're just grinding down the 10 simple with one little blip on the 21, but I mean, we just keep hitting it, going down, keep hitting it, going down, keep hitting it, going down. So it's not really that great, man. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that setup. So weekly, oh man, it's just the best that it has is like 33K, but dudes and chicks and zers and zers, if we go down a little bit more, man, if we do break this 33,000 on the closing basis, I think that's going to pretty much spell doom for this, and we probably will get pretty further downside action here. So just gonna have to wait. This week is very critical. We probably really need to see some type of big rally this week to get back above about 43K, this horizontal right here, and ultimately back above the 21 EMA. And if we can get that this week, that would look really good. But if we don't get pretty immediate and quick follow through on this structure, I do think it's going to set us up for lots of sideways chop and frustration while we just hang out on these lows. Like, yeah, we're still up a lot, from early or late last year and mid last year, but if we just kind of chop around in here, oh my gosh, starting the stream soon. I should probably take that off, huh? Let me erase that because we already did started. All right. But yeah, I mean, just barely hanging on. I mean, it closed. It sucked that it closed below the 38,000 level, so I would consider 38K the next intermediate resistance area now. So, yeah, man, it's just not looking that great. It just really is not. 3 hours or something on the 3 hour. I mean, no, not yet. Not even on a 3 hour, man. What about like a crack time frame? It looks like it might be trying here a little bit, but it's also coming right into the long-term MAs and that 36K-ish area. Is that pretty good? Yeah, in the crack time frames, that's definitely a formidable resistance, but just this week, man, this is just not good. We keep making lower closes on the bodies. I mean, it just keeps happening, man, and we really gotta bust out of these patterns to get excited. Let's go see what Ethereum's doing. Yeah, Ethereum even making a lower tail on this previous candle going into the middle of this business here at about 1700. See how the weekly closed. Man, the weekly closed right atop the 21, man. So, hey, dang, that's not a bad place for Ethereum to close. I'll give Ethereum a little bit of kudos for that. I would say as long as it can hold about 2K flat. Let's go to the daily, see if that's about the same. Yeah, if it can hold 2,000 on a daily, then it'll probably be okay from right here. Any daily closure, though, below 2,000, I think gets us to a retest in the 1,600 area and probably lower if we get a daily closure below 2K. So the weekly, man, stopped right on the button here on the 21. So best probably thing that we've seen on some charts so far. Let's go to futures. We're not going to really get anything there, just some gap downs. Hey, it gapped right to the daily mama, so that's an interesting spot too. But not really much to see on that. Let's go to Litecoin. Man, Litecoin got all the way back down to 120 this morning. Yeah, and this one's pretty deep. It actually has taken all 3 MAs out. And does this count as taking it out? I mean, I know it's like right on it. Yeah, probably. It probably does. There is that major support right around like 125, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't look very good. And usually when you're between the 377 and the 200 on a daily, you tend to stay in this range for a little bit before continuation or some, retracement price action. But yeah, so not very great. Probably not going to get much info here from the daily charts. Yeah, I mean, the Ethereum Classic is holding right on its 10 simple. So, I mean, at about $45 is probably the new floor, like mid-low 40s. I mean, yesterday we were looking at it like it was okay, but as soon as this thing lost like $55, it's just done. We lost the 55, dumped all the way to 39. Wow. I mean, this doesn't look good. I don't like this chart. Daily. I mean, bulls have got to do some serious snapping right now. And we don't even have divergence anywhere, do we? Maybe. Oh, I guess we do have the tiniest little bit. It didn't get back above 50 though, which isn't like great. Usually it's better textbook divergence. Bullish or bearish when you cross over the midline in between the points. So we didn't get that, and we are between the 300.77 and the 200 on the medium time frame there, or low time frame actually. Yeah, man. Best case scenario on this chart for the daily is we kind of just hover right here and bounce again off these mid 40s and then ride up the mama right here with a vengeance. Like that happens a lot on the mama charts, but again, we just got to wait to see what happens because Mama Bear best be holding that 30K level or it's going to get fugly. Damn, XRP came all the way. Whoa, holy crap. I did not see that. Put in a little mini bottoming formation. Now look where it went, right to the horizontal. Oh, okay, whatever. It's not right to it. It's half a penny off for you super technical people out there. But wow, what a dump right to the 200 MA. Whoa, what is this, man? Is that like 70%? Yeah, almost. 666. Oh, shit. The devil's buying right here. Wow, brutal move. How's the weekly look? Ew, damn it. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty off limits to the upside sub-dollar. There's not really much sexiness on this chart below $1. So really got to get back over that. anything sub dollar and above 64 is just kind of ranging. Maybe you could range trade that a little bit, but I'm still just chilling in cash right now. Just kind of waiting for Mama Bear. I want to see Mama Bear do something most sexy before I start putting some serious risk capital on. Let's see, man, just barely holding on the 200. So, I mean, we did make another lower shadow tail on the candles here, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. These charts are not looking good. They didn't look good yesterday or the day before, and they still don't look very good now. I mean, this is pretty much crappy below like 42 pennies. It's just, man, yeah, like maybe there's going to be some love shown right here, but maybe we get like a little bounce off this to the bottom of this box before continuation, but I mean, the damage done to these charts is nothing to play with. Man, DOT, absolute murder fest, 70+% down from the all-time highs just a short week ago. I guess it's been about 10 days now. So about 10 days, just brutal. I mean, this is pretty bad. Ouch. We don't even have a weekly 55, so we can't plot that. But man, sub 23 bucks. Whatever. Wow, just today. Holy crap, 40%? My goodness. The market got heated. So that was a day off there. Usually we see a lot of selling pressure Saturday early in the morning, like Central Time. And it looks like it was just a little bit late to the party today when it looks like most of this sell-off happened kind of in the morning, or what was it? Actually it was late Saturday night that we had all that dump fest. So, man, Bitcoin and crypto just following its patterns like it does pretty religiously. And wow, yeah, so pretty brutal move. Wow, 40%. That's death. Oh, this monthly. Well, what is this line right here? Is this the monthly 10 simple hash? How funny it went right to it so far. It's still got about a week though. But yeah, about 16 bucks. I guess it's okay. But man, until Mama Bear does something else, I just really don't care. Linky Poo. What you doing, Link? Yeah, man, wow, damn. Yeah, that sell-off just started right after midnight yesterday and was just death. Absolute death. Yeah, this is between the 377 and the 200, like we talked about just a second ago on whatever it was, one of these other charts. In between there, you usually get Chop Fest 3000, so I don't even care about this until it gets out of that range, and also until Mama Bear really does something. Cardano, let's go to the weekly. Cardano actually bounced fairly well off its 21 and it actually did close above all this consolidation. It is finding a little bit of resistance, though, at that one, like, 40-ish area. Man, this is an ugly candle, though, that took out, like, all the EMAs. You usually get follow-through on those. Like, they look nice and sexy when they open, but whenever you get a candle, especially one that just bleeds through all of them and slices through all of them, it's usually not a good sign. And I guess, man, we just got to go with the range that was already on here that we've been watching, between 116 and like 136. There's just not really much to do, and the risk is just really high right now. I mean, volatility is way up in cryptos, and if Mama Bear doesn't hold 30K, then all these are going to keep dumping. So, yeah, sitting right on the 200, right next to that, probably right around, a little lower than the 21, but pretty nasty weekly candle too. So, I mean, yeah, I just really don't care about most of these until Mama Bear does something. Oh, brutal. Wow. BSV went down to 130 this morning. Woo, doggy. That is mean. Wow, and this weekly is, talk about murder fest, dude. This is brutal. This is like the worst candle that we've looked at so far. Came to our little target zone, a couple little overshoots, rejection on this weekly. mega follow through, way more than probably anyone thought. 52% down on the closing basis. I mean, this thing is trash, sub 170. Absolute garbage below 170. Craig, you suck ass right now. EOS, kind of right there by the daily 200 and 377. This one actually does seem to have quite a bit of support between 360 and about 420. So this is a pretty interesting area. Barely got caught on this horizontal at 420 and the 55 exponential. But yeah, I mean, this is still a pretty ugly weekly candle. And again, just like, excuse me, like everything else, you know, Mama Bear reigns supreme. And until that bitch wants to step her game up, screw playing with any of this, because this is brutal. 75% down. My God. Dude, that is some woodshed raping right there. Monero all the way down to 155. We already saw that, though, but it did go back down to 175. Geez, another 70%. Oh, my goodness. Is there anything nice on the lower time frames? No. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I mean, sub 250, or about, yeah, I mean, 245, 250, it's whatever. I don't really care about this below that 250 level. ZC had a nice bounce off these lows, though, this morning. But, I mean, that happens a lot in bear markets. You get vicious rallies to the upside. I mean, bear market might be a strong term, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. We are freaking down a lot. And the weekly just did close below the 21 EMA on Bitcoin. So that generally brings in the bear markets in history. So maybe it is just time to call this what it is, because it's not bullish anymore. I don't know why, dude. There's so much hopium still. Like, everybody chats and stuff. It's just like everybody's just like, just buy the dip, dude. Diamond hands, bro. Just hodl for life, man. Okay. Weekly, brutal weekly close. This thing is trash, sub 140. Booty. Nothing to do there. Wow, Dash. Holy crap, man. This thing is also trash, sub 180. Just garbage. Garbage. Doge. Give me something cool, Doge. Come on. Can we get something that's not garbage? This Ethereum has probably looked some of the best. Man, we're still so far away from the 10 simple. It's all the way at 600 sats, which we almost did touch over here at this low. Let's go to the dollar pairing, give us a little bit more clarity. All right, so Doge is actually giving a little bit better support levels here. We're above the 10 simple. We're above that horizontal at 30 cents on the weekly. So this is a serious time frame. Almost every other crypto we've looked at has sliced through all of its short-term EMAs, and sometimes even the long-term ones down here and the mama, but not on Dogecoin. And Dogecoin still has posturing. Let's see. It's just about to lose it on the 3-day, which closes tomorrow. So that this might be an interesting close on the 3-day if it can kind of just hold here. Let's see. The 2-day has lost momentum after the last week, and the daily has also lost the momentum as well. But it is at an interesting spot on this weekly, though. As long as it's holding probably about 25-ish cents, it looks okay. Anything back below like 25 pennies, though, I'd start to be looking for low teens. And I think anything sub like 13, if you get out of the teens at all, I mean, we could easily see single-digit Doge for sure. So, sorry, but bearer of bad probabilities. Hey, we're rallying a little bit on markets for Saturday night or Sunday night, so maybe we get something there, but it's just kind of whatever. This Sunday evening's usually kind of a boring bullshit day anyway, and this is all just kind of trapped up, spaghettied up. But this week will be very important for Mama Bear and fam. I mean, yeah, like all this stuff is just trash. Let's go look at let's see if anything is up today. Maker. The Maker. What is Maker doing? Oh, Maker bounced real nice off that 200. Wow. It bounced 50% off that freaking low. That's actually pretty damn good. And the closing, that's a pretty nice hammer candle on Maker. All right, so Maker and Doge. Yeah, Doge has a better weekly chart than Maker, though. So that's pretty funny. Who would have thunk it? I do like that it closed right here at like the 2600 range. Anything, though, back below about 2500, probably even 26, but definitely anything back below 2500, I'd be looking for new lows on the local. So probably somewhere down 13 to 17 if we break 25. But if we can just chill out right here for a second and hover around the mid 2000s, this one might have a decent chance of rallying up into the camel hump here, which is what I call this little purple mama average, when it, because a lot of times it'll make this structure. So you got the camel hump structure right there. How about crack time frames? They don't look as great, but it is solidifying also that 2500 area though. So anything back below 2500, crap on it. It's done. All right, so I think that's it. I think I'm gonna be done for today. There's not really, we don't have monthlies yet. I think next week will be monthlies. Yeah, it looks like next week will be monthlies on Sunday, so we can do the long-term time analysis. Let's see if we got this on the hash ribbons, because we got to be watching those. And ain't got shit, so nothing there. Still just going sideways. Hey, the good thing is every day that goes and chops off, we get closer to the average before resolution happens, which is right around the second week of June. And so see if we get any, see if this comes to fruition here at some point. That doesn't mean that it's going to rally and go back up to 80,000 million or whatever, but it might just say we're at least done with some of the deep selling pressure that we've seen recently. But again, man, like dudes and chicks and all that, it's just the monthly is like kind of bullish-ish. We'll see how it closes this month. But everything else, man, up to the monthly is starting to look pretty bad. You even have an attempt right now. The Bears trying to take over into the power zone. We'll see if they are successful with that move. Again, important week, man. Let's get some bulls to rally this shit up. And I wouldn't even look for a rally on this until we break this trend line, the speed line right here. And that's just easily anchored from the sideways chop at about mid-50s before it rolled over. So, well, let me take this off. I got too much stuff on there. There you go. So as soon as this can be broken, I would look for a pretty swift move into the 55 exponential would probably be my first target, or the horizontal at about 43. But 43 is that major resistance level, and pretty much Bitcoin sucks as long as it's holding below 43,000. That just is what it is right now. And Ethereum, yeah, Ethereum's weekly is probably the best looking one on the majors, and then Doge's is actually pretty decent too, as it stayed above in the 10 simple. And let's zoom in a little bit on Doge. We forgot to look at the low time frames. What do we got? Okay handle, camera. Oh my god. Okay. It's a hammer candle, and it's okay. That's what I'm trying to freaking say. But we are right here. Look at this major resistance right at this 33 level. So this price is being very well governed by these moving averages thus far. Anything back below like 28 cents, man, this is probably going to get pretty gross. I mean, it has maybe room, like I said earlier, to 25, but man, I don't know. Like if it just did it again, that's not really that sexy. If it's super demand zone right here and bulls are strong, then they need to start bidding it up from pretty much right here. And you know, I haven't taken a stab at any crypto. Maybe I'll take a little tiny stab on some Dogecoin right here. Just stop out whenever the crack time frame rolls over. I'm assuming that it's going to roll over. We're already making lower highs on the crack time frame here, so Yeah, maybe that's not the best best idea for a trade. It's mostly just the horizontal, though, that 30-cent level. What's the 3-day at? Because I think that just closed, didn't it? Oh, no, the 2 and 3-day closed tomorrow. Oh, so that'll be cool. I like when those close together on the same day. But yeah, this weekly this is the best looking chart in crypto land. Who would have thought it was fucking Dogecoin, man? Who would have thunk it? But hey, it is what it is. As long as this bitch is holding this tail, let's get it in. Maybe you can ride up this mama here this week. That'd be cool. Up to 40 cents. Wouldn't be too bad of a little trade. But not super confident about it. Because Mama Bear is just being a little bitch. So maybe at some point, I mean, I guess this is kind of some divergence here. Oops. I guess, I mean, like, yeah, kind of is, but it's kind of sloppy, man. It's a lower time frame, so it's like kind of whatever. Let's look at it on the daily. And maybe we have like tiny, shitty divergence from the 19th to the 13th, but that's still not that great either. So, bulls, get to work. Do your thing. Or we might just keep going down. I would not be surprised at all to see between like 18 and 24K. For the bottom of this run. And that would actually be pretty good. That would be a good thing, too. I know people were like, what the what? No, dude, my tendies, bro. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. In the last 7 days, the only thing that's up 1%. 1% is this stupid new token that just came out like a couple days ago. But yeah, it's literally the only one. And Fey Protocol. And then everything else is going to be, yep, Tether coins. That's how you know we're in a stupid bear market. All right, so that's what we did price. We did all that. Now, one thing that is interesting is I'm seeing people talk about the Bitcoin bear market and show charts. And I thought this was really interesting because it was this weekend that I've noticed this. Is that people that never talk about crypto or definitely don't show no charts on their shows are talking about how bearish Bitcoin is and how it's the abyss and how they capitulated and they would never touch Bitcoin and bringing up Tether FUD and other FUDs. If you've been in the game for a while, you know that it's FUD City a lot of times with crypto. And so it is kind of interesting that people, because it happened a few weeks ago too. I noticed everybody, one of my buddies sent me a tweet or something from this guy he likes. And he never talks about crypto ever. And he started posting like all these charts like he was some guru out of nowhere. And he doesn't even really talk about charts. And so now it's just, I think it's just interesting that we're seeing that also on the bottom end, which is a little bit different, I think, than the last time. Like most of the time you don't get such, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like such open capitulation, like just quitting. I can't believe this happened. Elon, it's all your fault. So, I mean, we got to be kind of close, right? I mean, 50% worst case scenario, like we've shown in the stuff, is 85% drawdown. So that's like 10K. Yeah, I mean, that's a long way from here. 68 more percent. But time in hands, bro. It'll be $1 billion in 3-4 years. Guaranteed. No, obviously, I'm totally joking about that. There's no guarantee of that at all. I don't care what stupid stock-to-flow model you pull up. Most garbage-ass thing ever. Anyway, I think that's it for my rant. Just kind of interesting that people are openly capitulating and also becoming like... The charting part is what's weird to me. It's like, I get if you make a video and you're like, shit, I just got wrecked. But then you're like, oh, and this is why, and it's below this, and the major support, and this, and it's like, what, dude? Like, when did you become a chartist? It's like, okay, like, that's cool. I want more people to get into it. That's great, but, like, this is kind of funny. So, Mama Bear, this week is incredibly important, because it's also going to be the monthly candle close as well. So, let's get it in this week, Bitty Bits, and have a little party. Otherwise, we're just going to have a death doom party whenever we just keep selling off. So, and that will happen if Bitcoin loses 30K, y'all. Dudes, chicks, zeers, zers, theys, all that. Dude, it's going to get bloody-er. than it did before. You're like, that could never happen. How could it get bloodier? How could we get so much bloodier? Well, let's just, if y'all forgot, here's a bear market back in 2018, right? Let's just erase some of these lines. Here's this bear market, 2018, right? Look at this. Murder. You're like, oh, what? It's down 50%. It's okay. Or whatever it is. It's almost 50%. Yeah, it's down almost 50%. It's okay. Oh, nope, just kidding. Oh, make a W too. Trick everybody. Oh, just kidding. Dump, dump, dump. Another 55%. Super big rally. I mean, there are big rallies in that. It's almost 100% rally. And this is where I've talked about, too, this becomes a trader's market. We're in a trader's market now. We're in trader's regime, not in a trending regime. So, and maybe on the, you could have an argument for the monthly that you're still trending, but I don't know. And you got weekly and everything not trending. You know, what does the monthly chart really mean when the weekly's rolled over? But yeah, you can see it just kept bleeding out. And look how this bled out, too, with all these big pumps, and they got smaller and weaker and weaker and weaker. Sideways. And then when you thought it was done at 70%, oh no, it went another 50% from there for a total move, right, of about 85%. So, yeah, can always go lower, bro. Can't go lower, bro. But yeah, super critical week here. I'm hoping that Bitcoin I'm smoking some hopium, see if it can rally up. But we just got a lot of work to do still, and so even if it does rally, we are not out of the woods yet. There's many days that are going to need to be printed on this before we can even get close to seeing that. So, but way to go, Doge. Ethereum's looking a little bit better, and ADA, probably some of the top performers. Let me go look real quick before I sign off for the storage cryptos, because a couple of those. Man, Sol, no, just got absolutely taken to the rape shed. Dude, it puts the lotion on the candles. That is brutal, man. So it's not those. How about the DeFis? Some of the, what was it, Eve? That looked, oof, yeah, Eve even just got, oh my God, 70% drawdown. Whew. Whew. Yeah. What sushi could never go down? It's free money. Damn, bat token. Holy moly, man. Well, it looks like everything's down 70%. Dude, Uma Thurman, brutal. 70%, 70%, 70%. Yeah, so Matic is kind of, okay, that's the one I was kind of looking for. Matic is probably okay above like 90-ish cents, but man, I ain't touching nothing until Bitcoin does something. Except for maybe Doge. That might be the one I might nibble on, but I don't know. I'm trying to be really patient here. Just wait for the reset, which should be happening in the next 2 weeks to 600 days on average. So go ahead and let's wait together. We'll be here. We'll be doing the charts. We'll be watching it. We're going to be real excited to jump back in when this market tells us to. But right now, it's saying, yeah, pump the brakes, man. Maybe go trade some stocks or something else, or go play with your kid or something, All right. Much love. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go relax, get ready, prepped up for the week. It's Monday, so we got equities. We got stocks, which is equities. We've got futures coming up. We got an important week for everything because even it's important for ES. Look at these weeklies. They need to be getting some follow through right now. No more stalling bullshit. They've gotten a little bit of allowable tolerance from the bulls. The bears did, but now we need continuation here. Stalling from this area would not be good. So it should be breaking out. We don't have great oscillators yet. So important weeklies across das board. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday night and your weekend, wherever you may be. And we will see you guys mañana. Much love. Peace.